all starts with a simple idea. So to be driving home from church and say, I think I'm going to bring the Olympics to Atlanta, is a relatively simple statement, but everybody's going to tell you why that can't occur. To listen to the stories and the determination and the focus that he had, having to convince the world that this was the right thing to do, are amazing.
If I'd had any idea we were going to spend $2.5 billion before this thing was over, I probably would have choked up and chickened out. But Billy was so dedicated.
What makes him so incredibly successful is how brilliant he is, literally, and how dedicated he is to the mission of what he's trying to accomplish.
There's a story about him wanting to get the vote from the Russian judge. He's found out that the Russian judge is going to sit around and just drink shot after shot after shot of vodka. Billy would stay up at night practicing with Martha. And to hear him tell the story about how he was the only one left standing with the Russian vote is amazing.
He was one of these guys who would get up and get to work at 4 o'clock in the morning. He really put himself into it totally. Spent all the money he had saved. It was a total commitment. And when I see that, I see success.
He's not like any person I've ever known. To me, he's like an amalgamation of Vince Lombardi and Mother Teresa. And I know that sounds odd, but he has got the heart of a champion, and as fierce as he can be, but yet he has a very tender inner spirit and emotional side where his philanthropy and his goodness for people comes about.
Well, it's embarrassing to talk about it, but I think the day before the vote, we both broke down and had a good cry. And then once we got it out, we said, we've done our best. And if that's not good enough this time, we'll make it next time.
The International Olympic Committee has awarded the 1996 Olympic Games to the city of Atlanta.
When you talk about what has Billy done for the state of Georgia, the Masters and the Olympics have been the entire window to which the world sees the state of Georgia.
Not for self, but for others, was the motivation that came out of his experience with the church that led him to the Olympics, and that has opened up his life to a life of service.
I would think that Billy's ability to work so hard, have such great passion, while having no visual or ostensible need for riches or material things for himself, perplexes people, but yet motivates him because he is so pure of purpose that most leaders, I think, would do well to realize that Billy Payne could be extraordinarily wealthy, could be any CEO, could be anything he wanted to be. But he chose to be an ambassador of goodwill for the city and the state and for humanity, and to that end, he'll never be defeated.